Guys, what's going on? My name is Louis, and God bless every single one of you. Today is February 14, 2024, and welcome to the Grand Spring News Channel. Alright guys, so we have some breaking news updates, some very important information coming out. If you can, please share this video. And it says here, space in North America alerts have been raised by one to reflect a heightened alert due to the national security last posted. I want to show you something too. So the sleeping giant is on high alert. The entire sleeping giant is on high alert. At the same time, it says here current and former sleeping giant officials have told the NYTs that today new intelligence regarding the national security was related to the bear attempts to develop and deploy a space-based anti-satellite nuclear into low orbit, but that it had not yet been deployed. So the sleeping giant is on high alert, and this thing is not even up there yet. We're gonna see what's going on here, guys. I believe there's a lot more to it. I want to read something here really quick. So let me get this straight. We are on a heightened alert for something that doesn't even exist in space yet? DEFCON replied, the reports we're reading say it exists. It's just not in orbit yet. We're continuing to monitor. Yeah, we're gonna see what's going on here, guys. Before I start, give this video a big thumbs up. Share this video with your friends, families, and loved ones. I appreciate the love and support. And for those of you that want to contribute to the channel, once again, the PayPal link and the Patreon link is in the description box. Also, guys, $1 a month Patreon will get you access to our live stream every Sunday. We talk about things that we cannot talk about in the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. And for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, Luis Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Guys, I want to bring this up really quick. I'm also going to talk about this one here. So the bear leader says he would prefer the 4-6 to win the sleeping giant rather than the 4-5. So the bear leader wants WW3. The bear leader wants WW3. I mean, look, the reason why he wants 4-6 is because 4-6 don't know what he's doing. And so the bear and other lands would take the opportunity to get what they can. But if the 4-5 steps in, the 4-5 is going to put his foot down and say, hey, that's it. I'm not the 4-6. I'm 4-5. I'm back. I'm like the Terminator. I told you I'd be back. But yeah, we're gonna get to that one. Guys, this story here, I just don't know. I feel like there's too much to it. Also, we got to think about what's going on with the sun. The sun is releasing massive solar flare. It's not even funny anymore, guys. I know a lot of people is not paying attention to the sun. Oh, Louis, that's the sun. Who cares? It's very important, guys. That's what keeps the world spinning. The sun. Without the sun, this world ain't gonna be spinning. But something's wrong with the sun. There's multiple black spots releasing massive solar flare, and a lot of those solar flare is impacting satellites. So I will talk about that later on. Give me a second. Let me just read some of these comments here. I couldn't have said this better myself. Give me a second. Let me just click on this person thing. Yes, again, not even in space. Alright, so it does make a lot of sense. So why are we on high alert? Why is the sleeping giant, the entire sleeping giant, is on heightened alert? When there's nothing in space that, again, concerning the bear nuclear. Let's go with Reuters. Let's see what they got to say. So the sleeping giant tells Kongs of this new intelligence now on the bare nuclear capabilities. So the sleeping giant has told Kongs and European allies about a new intelligence on the bare nuclear capability that could pose an international warning, a source briefed on the matter said on Wednesday, confirming a report in the NYT. The new capabilities do not pose an urgent, to the sleeping giant, the source said. The new intelligence is related to the bare attempt to develop a space-based system, the source said, speaking on condition of anonymity. Okay, that's good. But why is a sleeping giant on heightened alert? And this is when story gets complicated. Give me a second. Let me go back on Twitter. We will talk about why Mr. Burns, not Mr. Burns, the leader of the Sleeping Giant, Vlad, we're going to talk more about him. Why he wants the 4-6. He wants Joe. Guys, do me a favor. Please pray for the people out there in Kansas City. From what I heard, 2 has passed away and the multiple injured. So follow me on Twitter. I got all the videos. I'm not going to show the video, nothing. But again, please pray for the people out there in Kansas City. You guys already know it was the Chiefs celebration of the winning of the Super Bowl 58. So please send prayers to many people out there. All right, so it seems like we have a little breaking news updates here. I want to bring this up really quick here. Sleeping Giant to deploy 5. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. 5 aircraft carriers with 100 of planes. All right, so this is just off topic, but again, I just want to bring that up. All right, give me 1 second here. Let me see if I can find some more information. So we have some info here reporting that the national security has to do with the bare intention to put. We already know that. We already know that. All right, so I don't know why people keep reposting these information. Wait a minute, we have something here. We have something here. Look at this picture. Satellite, sleeping giant land. What's going on here? You have Canada and the UK alongside several other allies have been briefed, by the sleeping giant defense officials on a new intelligence released today regarding the development of the bare space-based anti-satellite nuclear system, and that the blank it will pose to the sleeping giant once it is deployed. It's not deployed yet, but the sleeping giant says it's going to be deployed. And the sleeping giant is on heightened alert. Meaning that it's going to happen really quick. Let me go with this one here, guys. We have breaking news coming out. Breaking news. Please share this video. So the sleeping giant has informed Kongs, follow me on this one, as well as Canada and other allies about a pressing national security concern involving the bear. The NYT, and again, the NYT is putting out this information, the new intelligence information, citing unnamed officials, reported Wednesday that the sleeping giant revealed new intelligence about the bare nuclear capability that could pose an international, a senior source with direct knowledge of the briefing confirmed that Canada was among the allies briefed by the sleeping giant on the issue. Citing a current and a former Sleeping Giant officials, the newspaper reported the new intelligence was related to the Bear attempt to develop a space-based anti-satellite nuclear system. Yeah, but it's not up there. But it seems like it's gonna be up there pretty soon, and that's why they are sounding the alarm. So current and former officials said the nuclear was not in orbit. There you go. It's not up there. It's not up there. Earlier Wednesday, the chairman of the Sleeping Giant Intelligence Committee issued an unusual cryptic statement saying the committee had made available to all members of Congress information about an unspecified serious national security blank, and that sources said was related to the bear. I am requesting that the Sleeping Giant leader 4-6, Mr. Joe, declassify all info relating to this event so that Congress, the administration, and our allies can openly discuss the action necessary to respond to this threat. All right, so this coming out from Mr. Turner. By the way, Mr. Turner just came back from the yellow and blue country, from what I heard. Mr. Turner came back from the yellow and blue. All right, so my gut tells me that they pushing all this just for Mike to sign the bill of $100 billion. Turner's statement was released in the midst of intense debate in Congress over how the Sleeping Giants should be dealing with global you-know-what from the bear and other rivals, with security hawks urging greater involvement. Some lawmakers, most closely allied with the former 4-5, advocated for a more Sleeping Giant first approach to world affairs. All right, so that's what's going on with that one there, guys. All right, so a lot of information is coming out. Now, let's go with the bear leader. The bear leader says he would prefer 4-6 to win Sleeping Giant November rather than a 4-5. But why? Why? I mean, if you go with the 4-6, 4-6 is going to push for WW3. The bear leader has said 4-6 will be a better Sleeping Giant leader for the bear than the 4-5, and dismissed concerns over his counterpart's age and equity for the role. Basically, he's saying, this is too easy. This is too easy. I'd rather have 4-6. I don't mind having 4-6 for another 4 years. Make him look bad. The bear leader comments late on Wednesday marked his first foray into this year, as tensions between these two, you got both sides, rise over the efforts to send a lot of money, ching ching, to the yellow and blue. So asking a state television interview to choose between 4-5 or the 4-6. The bear leader said the Sleeping Giant leader was more experienced, predictable, and old school, adding that the bear would work with any Sleeping Giant leader who wins the trust of the Sleeping Giant people. The bear leader comments came a day after the 4-6 accused the 4-5 of having bowed down to a bear dictator, as he urged the right to defy the 4-5 and back more funding for the yellow and blue. Yeah, let's just walk away from the 4-5 and let's just bow down to the yellow and blue. Yes, we bow down to you, yellow and blue. We will work overtime and pay more taxes for you, yellow and blue, because you come first. You are our whatever. But again, we don't look up to the yellow and blue. The yellow and blue look up to us. But the Sleeping Giants had it up to here, sending a whole bunch of equipment and to the yellow and blue. For those of you that don't know what's the yellow and blue, that's the one right there. The 4-5 from 2017 to 2021 was dodged with accusation that he was too sympathetic to the bear leader. Basically, he was too soft. He didn't put his foot down the bear leader. Why should he? The bear leader has done nothing for those 4 years. Everything was good under 4-5. All right, so the bear leader suggested on Wednesday that concern over the 4-6 AIDS and other issue were part of the Sleeping Giant campaign, getting more and more vicious, and said he had seen no evidence his counterpart was not fit for the spotlight. Oh, come on, bear leader. You know Mr. Burns is not fit. You know Mr. Burns can't even barely walk. At their last meeting in Geneva in 2021, the bear leader recalled they were already saying 4-6 wasn't competitive. But I saw nothing of the sort. Yes, he looked at his notes, and to be honest, I looked at mine. No big deal. So he banged his head on the helicopter when he was getting out of it. Who of us hasn't banged their head on something? That's true. That's true. I mean, I got a door here, and there's this like this roof covering, right? And this roof covering, there's two stick that's holding. So when I open the door and I make a quick left turn, boom! I hit my head. I'm like, ah! So we many of us do bang our head, and I guess it's just to knock some sense in you. So I looked at mine, no big deal. So he banged his head a couple of times and this and that. Despite his guarded backing of the 4-6, the bear leader said Sleeping Giant policy on the bear was harmful and mistaken, and suggested that the 4-5 was right to cast aspersions on the future of NATO. The Sleeping Giant has provided crucial financial aid to the Yellow and Blue since the bear leader ordered the full-scale invades of the land 2 years ago, but is struggling to secure Congress support for a new $60 billion round of funding amid a wave of the right hostility led by the 4-5. The former Sleeping Giant leader, who is all but certain to challenge the 4-6 as the right nominee in this coming event, 2024, said last week he will encourage the bear to do whatever it can or whatever they want to NATO lands that did not meet defense spending targets. There is probably some logic in his point of view to condition the Sleeping Giant support for NATO allies on meeting the alliances currently at 2% of gross product, the bear leader said. There is no logic from the Europeans' point of view. They want the Sleeping Giant to keep carrying out some functions for free, as they have done since NATO was founded. If the Sleeping Giant think they don't need NATO anymore, then that's their decision, the bear leader added, saying that the 4-5 had his own views on how the Sleeping Giant relations with their allies should develop. I don't see nothing wrong in this article. It just, again, I guess that's his point of view. That's what he chooses. Basically saying that I'd rather have Mr. Burns, the 4-6. I know how to deal with him. I could take care of him. I do that favor for you, Sleeping Giant. I make sure that your Mr. Burns won't go cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. But the 4-5 is more of a humble, dominant businessman. You guys seen how he shakes hand. He pulled the bear leader close to him. The bear leader didn't like that. He didn't like that one bit. But that goes to tell you dominant. Like, yeah, I'm the one in the spotlight. You don't play me like that. You did it to them, but not to me. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, I'm going to keep you updated on this breaking news. Once again, the Sleeping Giant is on heightened alert. and the stuff is not even in orbit yet. So there's got to be a lot more to it. There's got to be something, possibly solar flare, big massive solar flare. It could be anything, guys. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Once again, for those of you that want to give a life to Christ, you can email me. My email is in the description box. Me and my wife are here to help many and to lead many to the righteous path, and that's the path of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, Luis Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, guys, $1 a month Patreon. We get access to our live stream every Sunday. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put your faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for He's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father but through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.